front foot. They were really pressing a little bit. And then, he brought on Sesko and actually maybe, I think it's the only chance, maybe just a couple minutes before the end. Sesko had another one, so 1-on-1 that Pickford saved. But I think they were under pressure. I think Everton threw everything what they had towards Man United. They stood firm, stood calm, and got the win over the finish line.
Here he is then, the man himself, Michael Carrick, with Juliet Ferrington.
Michael, your keeper told us that it wasn't the prettiest, but you're going to take that, aren't you, and the clean sheet that came with it?
Yeah, without doubt. I think there's games when you have to do that and show different sides to the game, really. And I kind of expected, we had the first 4 games where the first, obviously, 4 wins in a row and some really good performances in there. And I kind of expected a little bit of a kind of period where we would have to find ourselves a little bit and find results. And what we did it to a point at West Ham, and we had to do it today. And that spirit, that sacrifice, that willingness to work for each other and as a team. I think the way we had to defend the box for the last spell of the game, everybody playing their part, and in the end a clean sheet, fantastic, and a great win for us.
The fact that you hadn't played for a while, did that affect the performance at all? It was a bit of a slog, wasn't it?
It was. It didn't really come easy for us tonight. It's a tough. I came to Everton for a long time, and when we come over here, it's always tough. And so I've never had an easy game. I've never had a game where it's all clicked. I don't think I can remember. So we expected a tough one tonight. Listen, when we played our last game is what it is, But the lads have trained really well actually, and we came in looking and feeling good about the game. It just was one of those nights for us, and it was a bit of a. We had to dig deep. It was a bit of a struggle at times, but sometimes they're the best ones to win.
You used the word click there. 3 summer signings, they all clicked, didn't they, for the goal?
Yeah, it was a great move. We know we're capable of that. I think we've got players that can do that, and if we defend as a team and we put the work in, then we always feel we've got a chance. The clean sheet was just as important as the goal, but it was a fabulous goal, brilliant from Mateus, defending well, changing in the transition, and Brian picks out the pass, and for Ben it's just a really confident, strong finish, which I liked. It was fantastic, delighted for him again. He's made an impact again, and he keeps doing it.
And what kind of impact is he going to make going forward? Has he done enough for you to maybe have a think about perhaps starting him from the top?
Yeah, listen, Ben's in a good place at the moment, and we've had some really good talks about it. And patience is one thing for him, and building him and help him grow as a player and developing as a player here. And he's patient, and he understands that. He's going to be a big player for us for a long period of time. I'm sure of that. And so we got to manage that. We got some really good forward players, and he's made a big difference for us when he's been on the pitch. But that's obviously decisions as we move forward. But the balance has been good with the forward players, so we need to continue that.
Well, you're definitely in a good place. Thank you, Michael.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Yeah, giving praise to Benjamin Sesko. If we think back to when Michael Carrick came in, we were talking about could Manchester United finish in the Champions League places. That was the question then. The question now has got to change, hasn't it, to how high actually can Manchester United finish if this continues?
Okay, the top 2, that's out of reach. But I think the main thing for Man United to finish in the top 4, top 5, get that Champions League football, get some more results in March. I think there's some periods in between, of course, not out of the cup, no international football. So he has time to work on the formation on the training ground at Carrington, and let's hope the form of the team is growing all the time. Clicking, of course, there's demand for places. The question of the journalists are now coming, of course, even stronger. Does Sesko need a starting position? Perhaps, but at the moment, he's picking the right numbers and the right names for the team. It's good also with injuries, injury-wise. Okay, Martinez, I think Jora played also his part in the game tonight. So players are getting their chances, and hopefully the success will be there.
It's working, isn't it? The decisions, the timing of the substitutions. How do you see that race for Champions League football now?
I think Manchester United are virtually a guarantee in that position, because Aston Villa are going to have well, Aston Villa look like they're dropping points at the moment. They've got still the European football on a Thursday night as well, so a lot of Thursday, Sunday. Liverpool and Chelsea are both still in Champions League, and they've got FA Cup as well, and will want to, you know, do well in at least one of those competitions and go at least to sort of semi-final and final. And I can't see Manchester United not making it.
There you go.
Mind games. No, I do believe
I'm sure they're hanging on for every word.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get into your heads all right.
You'll see them again on Sunday against Crystal Palace. 2 o'clock, one of 3 games kicking off at 2 on Sunday, Sky Sports main event. Now 6 home defeats for Everton at Hill Dickinson. That's one more than they had in all of their last season at Goodison. Here's David Moyes with Juliet.
David, despite the scoreline, are you relatively happy with what you saw out there?
Well, I'm not happy with the scoreline, that's for sure, because you know, you have to win games if you're going to keep moving on, and we've not been doing that quite as much as we'd like to do, especially here. But performance-wise, we've lost narrowly 1-0 to Manchester United. We narrowly beat them 1-0 at Old Trafford. So the early part of the season, we were the ones who were celebrating. They're the ones tonight. So I generally think that we done very well in lots of bits. We get done with on the counter attack, and they ran away and they got the 1 goal which was there. But I thought we put in great effort to try and get the goal, but just lacked the quality maybe to make that goal count.
Was it a lack of concentration as well that led to their goal, because you were on top in that spell?
Yeah, I think we were. I've had a look at it. You know, we've got our midfield player crossing the ball in the box. We've got our left back in. We just weren't organised well enough off the ball. I have to praise them for their quick attack. But no, we knew that was the case. We'd seen them doing it recently. Man United have been doing it very well. They've got forward players who have got that ability to run away fast and make chances. And in most of the game we had controlled it pretty well. But at one moment we had switched off, and it gave them that opportunity. Double
digits as well on the corner count. Law of averages would suggest that one of them, maybe 2 of them, would have gone your way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they had too many tonight, but you know, I just thought their goalkeeper done a great job. I thought their goalkeeper made an amazing save from Michael Carrick. It looked as if he was nearly going to come and take every corner kick, and he made it difficult for us to score. But I thought there was a goal in us somewhere in it, but we just couldn't quite do it.
And when you look at the bigger picture, the support, you could hear them, the supporters chanting Everton, applauding the players off the pitch. They could see the effort that was put in there tonight.
Well, I think the effort the players have put in all season, but I take your point tonight. I think they saw us pushing United right to the last minute. We just couldn't quite get it, and I think we deserved it. I don't think we deserved to lose the game tonight. So from that point of view, we got away disappointed, but sort of good things we can take from it as well.
David, thank you.
Thank you. See you later.